All right, welcome to today's NBAT podcast. The date is actually uh,
15.
11 8 no it's 8 slash 15 2019. My co-hosts with me are Colin,
Uh,
Ingalls,
uh,
Kenny,
Eh,
and Ant.
eh.
Today we're just gonna be discussing some quick topics while we have NBAT versus Houston in the background, which I don't know whose decision that was, but yeah.
Mine.
and
Shut up,
and
English. Alright,
uh,
kill yourselves. Anyway, to start off today, we'll talk about this game I streamed today. So once I streamed the game, it was the Eagles versus Panthers. Can I just say how boring this game was to watch? Holy shit, this game was boring to watch. Like at first, it was okay. It was like a normal game, back and forth.
Just
And
gonna
then,
say it right now. Please watch your
eh,
language. This is a very Christian server.
oh, it's my
atheism,
server.
atheism,
Hey
atheism, atheism,
guys, stop
atheism,
interrupting.
atheism.
Stop
Shut
Stop
no,
interrupting.
stop.
It's my server. But yeah, so we it was a boring game. I mean, your Raven uh Rudy Gay got powers out of nowhere. He went
Hey
like
man, gay
six for
lord.
five in the second half in the first half. Kyrie, I mean no, not Kyrie. Porzingis was having a block party. He was abusing Marc Gasol. He was abusing Cat. Cat was actually putting the team on his back. Ooh, I got those bars. I forgot. Somebody made a shot at the buzzer. I forgot who. I think it was Gay, right? Yeah, I think it was Gay. It was somebody that made a shot at the buzzer. All in all, it was a blowout game, and yeah, your Raven is most likely playoff bound, right?
Alright, I'll hop into this discussion.
They clinched.
Uh,
Wait, what was the
but
score?
no, let
Hold on.
it's 58 to 45. But
Uh,
I'll hop into the discussion first and say this is a kind of a momentous day for Yevron. They could have really lost, like, if they lost this game, they were in deep trouble of losing that playoff seed. And I thought they were. There was a possibility at least, but they proved everyone wrong and they said, you know what, we're going to win. And they did. And, this is their first playoff clinch after last year's horrible season. And, I think Alex
I don't
and
know.
crew have to feel good about themselves. Wakanda again, under Malice, and they just haven't made the playoffs. I believe Bronx. Let me think for a second. Bronx and Wakanda, who have been here since season one. I don't think they've. Well, Wakanda was formerly San Diego. I don't think they made the playoffs at all. So I think next season will be
I made it.
interesting for those two teams. But we're focusing on this season. I just have to say congratulations to Yevon. They're a good team and they deserve to, be in this playoff situation.
I'm just saying I had made the playoffs once, and it was a wild card game.
True, but it was a wild
Yeah,
card.
yeah, true, but still. Um, what's the next topic on the list? Decision.
We
mm,
can do decision if you want.
All
mm,
right. So,
So wait,
mhm.
before this has to be like LeBron's decision kind of. So before we do
Don't remind
anything,
me of that. Fuck you.
Oh my
I
god.
still remember that. Being little
you don't
kids
know
watching that.
Colin's a Cleveland fan, so
He's
but
from
alright.
Cleveland.
why did you decide to kind of leave your baby behind, Mello?
Uh, it's because alright. Look, I love the Bombers. NBA team jam. That this is. I didn't expect to to have it be this big. I didn't know it was gonna be it last this long. But it's just one of those things. Like I realized that like throughout like throughout these seasons, pretty much. First season, I had almost no help. The only I had Alex. He joined me like midway through the first season. Season two, I had no help. I was doing everything by myself, and y'all saw how bad that season was. And this year I had hope, but we had the roster. We had a decent roster, I would say. Everyone has stronger rosters. On paper, our roster looked good, but trades happened. The KD thing flopped.
Yeah.
The LeBron thing flopped. Uh, you know. So ultimately, I think I just want to step down from the main position and more so like just go into something else. And I just think it's time for a fresh start.
Yeah. I think I've got two. There's two things legacy that you've left behind, Bronx, and I think it's
Failure.
no matter like maybe,
Stick
but
to
Just
Eagles,
just
I know
failure.
I'm about to bring up. We always talked about it yesterday. Don't bring up what I think about this. Bring up.
but there's gonna be
It's
two
just
things
failure.
about. Shut up. There's two things of your legacy that will be remembered in
If you
Bronx, and I
mention
think what,
trades, if
and
you
I
mention
think
trades, I'm leaving.
If you mentioned,
I
if you
think I
mention what I
I
think you're going
think
to do,
one
Wait,
of
wait,
those things. Just quiet down. I think one of those things,
wait.
personally believe that you'll be remembered for is your fourth quarter. That'll or amazing. You'll always be the Bronx, Bronx LA fourth quarter. I think that's fair to say.
Whose
The
sister is that?
That was Kenny see me to his mic.
Oh,
But
Kenny's gone.
no, he's here.
Yeah,
But
I think we'll miss like you leading that charge of the fourth quarter. So that's why it's gonna. Oh, one thing I want to talk about is start some of the decisions. I won't go
okay,
mentioning into it, but
I
I
knew it
think
was
those
coming. Look,
decisions
I'm,
will also be in your history.
I'm gonna be a good sport about it. I know the thing you're talking about. Like, look, once again, when season one, when I got robbed, fleeced, I was y'all know how Cardi B she drugged people and took their money. That's what Colin did to me.
side of
Uh,
you, I put you in our chat. I
Season
told you what
no,
you
season
want to
only
do,
one,
and you went for it.
I did it. Then season two.
because thing is though, it was my first season and I'm still I'm still fresh and new to it all.
Yeah,
So,
we all were. We all were.
but the thing is, y'all watch basketball longer than me. This is like my second year watching basketball and playing 2K. So y'all were able to rob me pretty nicely. But you know, and decisions this year, I honestly don't know how the hell. This year I look when we traded for KD, I thought that we was at least gonna do something. I didn't expect Dwight to step up like he did. Like I don't think
Uh,
anyone expected that, but he
Wait,
probably like honestly, I'm
MVP.
realistically, realistically, he's probably not gonna make. You're gonna have those starter minutes again, knowing how we are. But Dwight broke out. Kind of. I didn't. It just wasn't enough down the line. So yeah.
I've got to say something.
All right.
I live in Australia. So
Mm-hmm.
crackle up. Like I
You're
do.
breaking up bad.
Yeah, you're breaking up badly.
I was
Yeah.
like,
Oh, I thought I was just
Yeah.
me.
I thought it was just my internet. I just
Hey,
want
Ingles, is your internet just bad or is it or
I just want to point
It's
out right
like
now
if it's
though
from
that
Okay.
you good
Is
now,
this
Ingles?
I just want to
Yeah,
point
it's better.
out
think so.
really quickly that Kenny has a lot of fans in the YouTube chat right now.
I has a lot of what?
Kenny has a lot of YouTube fans.
Watching our stuff.
What?
Yeah, look at the comment section in the stream.
Yeah,
hold
they're
on, let me
just
see this
spamming
shit.
random stuff.
Wow.
All
It's
right,
like
what were you gonna say, Ingos?
it's two people just calling out for Kenny.
But yeah,
Oh my
so
god.
Ingles, what were you gonna say?
What I was gonna say is like yeah. So, oh my fucking god. If my mic is, then yeah, expect
Hey, we're the only
If
ones here.
anything,
Answer our
fuck
questions.
this mic.
if anything, just type it.
Yeah,
All right, we'll
just
answer your
type
questions.
it.
Alright, my mic is actually so shit. It's like I actually asked Mello. There's a lot of
Type it.
Just type it.
people
Yeah, Ingos
We
is
can't
bad.
type it.
that
Type it in
want me
general. It's breaking up
as
badly.
GM. Okay, hold on.
English.
Before
Poor-
I want thing is though, I'm not trying to be stereotypical. I just know the internet in Australia is terrible, so I don't
Ooh.
100% blame him. I'm not even trying to be messed up, but it's just from my experience and from people that I've
Kenny
known that
is
live in Australia.
fire.
Experience.
There's a lot of teams that want you. What made you want to go to the team you went to, even though we don't know it yet? Um, see, even English knows. But what made me go is that, I feel like they had like the best offer. Like I still I like that this they respect me over there. I feel like it's with people I'm cool with, and yeah, I just feel like it's a good fit, and
Oh, it's
I
definitely
Okay.
Pyongyang. It's
That's
definitely
I can
really
talk.
Pyongyang.
interesting. That's really
All right.
interesting.
It's definitely Pyongyang.
Mello, last question before you reveal this team. Is it going to be a surprise team, or is it going to just be like a team that we all expect you to go?
Wait, who do you guys expect first? Go.
let's like what do you guys expect?
Um,
Uh,
I think it's play
Pyongyang,
Colin.
Colin.
Pyongyang's a good shout.
Yeah, I think it's play Colin TOD or Jamari.
No, it's not TLD.
Jamar,
Definitely.
I think Jamari's.
It might be Jamari.
It's probably either Lamari, Colin, or Pyongyang.
All right,
Eh,
so y'all ready?
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
drum roll? Drum roll?
All right, and
Is it going?
all right. So for season 4 of the NBAT, I will be taking my GM talents over to Pyongyang, and I'm gonna be joining the Warriors.
What?
Oh, they.
Yeah, I predicted
Kenny,
it.
What?
fuck.
What? How come I didn't know about this? I was just kidding.
Bruh.
He was just
Come to
kidding.
Cleveland, you won't. No balls.
Welcome to Pyongyang.
Wait, is he
Thank you.
kidding or not?
I'm not. I'm ready. I'm going to the Warriors.
Oh, he's going to Warriors. There you go. Melo's
Let's
going to the Warriors,
go.
folks. So, there is the decision. He will go to the Warriors, which was expected by a couple people.
Yeah. It's not as a big. It's a role, but it's not as carrying everything. Oh, we got another decision.
Wait,
Got another.
I don't wanna announce it. I don't wanna announce it.
You don't want to announce it?
I'll do it at the end of the stream.
All right. But yeah.
Ooh. Alright, so I
And,
say that's
and,
top.
and
So,
I'm just
sorry.
Yeah, type
one
it in
thing.
chat.
One thing to everyone. I'm just going to say a message to the Bronx and who's taking over. So who's taking over the Bronx is going to be someone else. Get your sister out the room.
Kenny's sister sounds like an anime girl. She's like,
Dude, why? I'm sorry, guys.
I probably should be saying this about my boss now. He's probably gonna fire me. I'm kidding. Also, I hope I don't get traded a bunch. Can you even get traded? I hope I don't get traded.
Why
You
would we
can.
trade GMs?
Technically, Ingles is on my team, but he refused to come back.
no,
I traded him
But-
for-
Ingles is technically on the or not the Tigers. Yeah, he's actually
No,
on Cleveland.
He's with the Comets. I traded him to
Yeah, I
with
remember
Nick
that.
for a fucking clown video.
Okay.
Hold on, I
That's
have a
not
screenshot.
right.
Give me
That
a
is
sec.
not
Where's
right.
the screenshot?
If I say
Where
A,
is
my
it?
mic will be in. But yeah,
Alright,
so
let's not go off topic. I want to ask Anne a few questions. Why did you go Pyongyang?
one, because I feel like the road that they had was kind of like the perfect thing I wanted. I didn't want something too low, and then I didn't want something carrying the entire load of the team again. And
You
they have a decent amount of staff. They gave me a good role, and I felt like it was the perfect fit.
you obviously know that probably this team is gonna be a playoff team. What does that give you pressure next year constructing a team with Kenny in that to succeed like you have this season with your
Just finished midway sentence.
Yeah, I know what he's supposed to say, but yeah. So to me, it's like obviously this team's gonna have success. Even like I don't whatever pick that we end up getting, last pick, first pick, whatever pick that we get, I feel like whatever we're gonna get, we're gonna try and transform it into a championship roster because I feel like it's just something that is the main goal, and we have a bunch of we have a good staff, we have a good squad. I feel like we're all gonna work together. We're all gonna work towards making a championship roster for season 4.
I'm sorry, you're actually a Visco girl. My bad.
What happened? What
I'm
happened?
talking to
Uh,
fucking Kenny's sister and shit.
Yeah, Kenny's sister's like, I'm a Visco girl, not an anime
Okay,
girl.
my internet crashed, so that was cool.
Yeah. All right. To sum it up, I said that I think that we are gonna make it. To sum it up, I said that whatever pick that we get next year, we're gonna build around it. We're gonna work towards making a championship team and competing for a championship again in season 4. All right.
Obviously you've got like I think a big matchup which we'll probably see next year is Cleveland versus Pyongyang. How big is that matchup for you personally to get revenge on them, and how do you feel like that game will go even if you don't have any players confirmed right now
I
in the
mean,
big game?
I wouldn't call it a revenge game because I'm cool with Cleveland. I mean, granted, what happened. It's in the past, but I mean, it's not necessarily a revenge game. But knowing the history that there is, it is going to mean a little bit more, and it's going to be a little bit more satisfying you know to win over them.
I
No
want to
offense,
say this
Kyle.
as long as Harden isn't being guarded by LeBron James, we're all good.
I
I
don't even
think
have
Fuck
LeBron.
you, Kenny. That's
I
sus.
think you've
I don't even have
almost
LeBron.
I think you've almost answered all my questions there. It's just one more thing.
All right.
How do you I just wanted to like how do you feel about like I said before, how do you feel when you have to go face Bronx next season? Is that gonna obviously that's gonna be not a revenge, that's gonna be an emotional moment going against, like I said before, your baby. How's it gonna feel?
It's gonna be, man.
I mean, I
It's
get
gonna
TLD has to put it.
it's gonna be interesting to go through. It's gonna be like obviously it's gonna have to happen, but I don't know. I think I'm gonna handle it well. I'm a root for them. I'm a hope for the best of their success. Ultimately, I feel like I did what was best for the organization, and I felt like what's
Yep.
best for you know for me too, because you know it got to a point. I was like, okay, I'm not gonna say I quit that route. I think I ran away from it, but it's just like I realized, okay, I can't handle it all. Just take a little bit a step back, and I don't know how long I'm gonna be on the Warriors for. Hopefully, for a good few seasons, 3 4 seasons maybe. Hopefully,
No, I'm trading for you week 1.
kill yourself.
What?
I mean, Kenny's gonna have to verify the trade. So, but
Yeah, I'll give you an offer you can't
Yeah.
refuse.
Don't sabotage my team, please, like Carl.
I'll give you
I won't.
MHS.
But
Yeah.
yeah. So, and if the Bronx is still a thing, because I want the team to stay in the Bronx. Like I had that one last promise Zach gave is that to stay in the Bronx. Uh,
Yep.
Say I do get tired of the NBAT, my last season will probably be with the Bronx. If I ever do get tired, if I do feel like it's time to quit.
All right. Good news for me. My mic seems to be fixed because I think it's
Do not
saying
jinx it. Do
green.
not jinx
Alright,
it.
I
Then it
hope
I
it
have a
is.
cuts.
question for
But
you.
that is, I guess, the topic done.
Wait, I
So,
have one question.
ooh,
Yes. Who said that?
Who is your second team?
Wh- Come
Who
again?
is your second? Who is your second team that you were planning to join?
ooh.
Um, a team that I was going, wanted to target was I wanted TLD. I wanted to go to the Blue Devils, but I didn't think I was gonna get far with that.
Hmm.
It was gonna
Ooh.
be either Colin. In my mind, I would
Eh,
want to go to him, but it was either gonna be Colin or TLD. TLD because I feel like TLD he knows how to run his teams. Oh, Bimmy too, Bimmy, but Bimmy isn't here a lot, so yeah. Ultimately, is yeah. I feel like the Warriors were the best fit.
Alright, so that, I believe, is topic 2 done. Congratulate Ant for your decision. Now we're going to move to topic 3, which is the awards. You can all of us in here can look at the spreadsheet to see what awards are being gifted. Who wants to start with their predictions first? And
I'll
one at a
get the
time.
list up.
Let's do MVP first.
All right, MVP. We'll go with. Okay, we'll go one at a time. So, Colin, who do you think is the MVP?
Who do you fucking think?
Biased.
The one and only fucking Harden, man.
Biased. Biased.
All right, Kawhi. Your MVP pick. You think?
Ooh. Well, I don't want to say Giannis.
It's not Giannis.
Nah, okay.
Yeah,
No way,
There's-
to be honest.
There's this really good team right now in the NBAT. I think
The Tigers.
I think Venice has the MVP, but it's not.
Ooh.
It's not
If you say
Giannis.
fucking Booker or Vucevic, I
John
swear
Wall.
to
Say Booker or
God.
John Wall.
I
John
swear
Wall.
to fucking God.
Al Horford.
John Wall.
Al Horford MVP. No.
Okay, no.
Will
Seriously.
Barton
I mean,
MVP.
No, to be serious though, I think it's definitely Harden. I don't see why it's not Harden.
Okay, Kenny.
It's Harden.
Yeah, I think it's Harden too. It's definitely Harden.
He
Okay,
has
Mello.
he has the stats and the wins. What else is there to ask
To
for?
me,
I'm
I want to see what I say. Yeah, Harden. I'm saying Harden. I'm gonna go in depth with it because stats don't lie. Now I know your pick is Giannis. I respect your opinion. I honestly do. Giannis is 17 points, 6 rebounds. Obviously, he's a tall guy. 60% shooting, 14% three. Disgusting. 70, 76% free throw. Now let's look at the MVP, the true MVP, James Harden. Hold on, what team is he on again? I lost it.
Me.
There's a lot of me's. All right, there. Harden, 19 points per game, base 20 points a game, basically 20 points per game.
I don't
3
think he's been
assists,
updated.
0.8 steals, 0.2 blocks, 50% shooting, 25% 3-point shooting. That's still better than Giannis's. 100%. 100. Wait, no, wait. Is that? Yeah, no, that's not Harden. I was about to say. Wait, it is. Yep.
That is Harden.
100%. 100% free throw shooting. 100%. Giannis is 74%, I believe. 100%. He's doing, and he has a great team around him, and I feel like that team is, it's a solid, good team. Giannis, on the other hand, I don't know. Giannis can't put the team on his back 2 seasons in a row. I'm sorry.
He's being carried by Devin Booker. Don't at me.
Okay,
Yeah, it's
so
John Wall.
let me go. Okay, so
No, it's Joe Ingles.
I'm not gonna reveal it straight away. So if we look at stats and we look at overall, okay, no, if we look at head to head, and this is a game that really probably if Harden won this, then he could have been like I know all of you think that he's like gonna like 100%. I'm like a bit of like because he didn't win that game against Giannis. And I figured-
Because of fucking Kuzma.
and because they still lost, Colin. And if you look at stats, Giannis.
If you look at stats,
if you
Oh,
look,
look. Okay, right, guys,
shut up. If you look at stats,
Hey.
I respect James Harden's free throw, but if you look at his percentage, he literally bricks shots. Giannis, 74%.
He takes more shots.
74%. That's the best I've seen of him.
he takes off less
he
shots.
takes
You
more
say
shots.
Giannis
No,
No.
Shut
You
up.
can't.
Shut up. Shut up.
English. Be respectful. Look at it. Look at it. I'm sorry. Look at it like this. Giannis is not gonna take the same shots as Harden. Anyone that watches basketball is gonna know that.
Yes, I do.
That's simple facts. So percentages, of course, Harden's percentages is gonna be lower than Giannis's because Giannis is taking more
Yep.
post
Yes,
up
I know.
shots. Yeah, down low. That's
Those insane.
Okay, let me
step back
say it. No,
threes too.
let me
all right.
talk.
No, wait,
let
no,
me talk.
yeah. Talk. You guys are
However, Harden is probably going to average 21 points. So my MVP pick is James Harden. The only way I see Giannis Antetokounmpo
Oh,
winning
it's
the
unanimous.
MVP.
Shocker.
Ingles said, "Oh my god."
The only way I see Giannis winning the MVP, or in my opinion, that everyone should fucking just vote for him, is that if Giannis averages 20 points, that's the
He's
only
not
way I
doing
see
that.
it. And
He's
he's
not
not
doing
going to
that.
do it. So I'd say why not have a new king? I know everyone's sick of Giannis. I think he is the second best player in the league this season, but I think I have to be fair.
It
James
took
Harden
him.
is the MVP.
It took
Congratulations,
balls
you're
for
an
Ingles to say
outstanding.
that.
It took Giannis way too long to start playing like MVP Giannis.
And I have to be real here. If we're looking at consistent, if we just look at games, James Harden leads the squad. Giannis usually does not lead the squad. He is a piece. The last 2 games, he's been the leader, but he's not been the leader throughout the whole season.
Let's not forget when he got locked up by DeMar DeRozan versus Seattle, and Vucevic had to carry him.
Let's not forget that last game, Harden fucking had 28, including a 3/4 court shot.
All right, so I think we'll go on our next award. Let's go a lesser award, and let's go with a fun award. Best game.
I answered a simple one. How about Flamingo's first win?
Kill yourself.
Ooh.
Who said that? Who said that? Who said that? Who said that?
Hey,
Who
no,
wants to
for
fight?
real though.
Who wants to fight? Who wants to fight?
Nah.
And it's not your team anymore, anyways.
Alright,
True,
who's going
it's not,
first?
but still, that's the
It's like when the
equivalent
Browns
of
won it in 2017.
That's the equivalent of how Russ's last moment as a Thunder was Damian Lillard hitting that shot. That's the equivalent of that.
Ooh.
Oof. That was a
So-
fun one.
That really hurt.
So he's gone. So Colin has gone with Flamingo's first win. Kawhi.
Wait, what?
Best game. What do you
Best
think is
game.
the best game?
Oh, Eagles at Huskies.
Eagles at Huskies. That's a pretty good game.
That fourth quarter was a thriller. If anyone watched it.
Kenny.
Warriors
Wait,
versus
can I change my
Flamingos.
answer after?
Warriors first what?
Flamingo is the one where LeBron hit that game winner.
Oh,
And
and
DeRozan
DeRozan
choked
missed it.
last second.
Mello.
Can I say I'm just gonna. I don't have a game of the year, but I have a game that got me mad. That is not the Flamingos game. It was I forgot. I think it was Astro World. I forgot who we played, but it was Katie's first game, and I don't know. No. It wasn't. It was. I think it was the reason I fired Doc Rivers, is because he didn't
Oh
sub
yeah.
KD in.
Yes,
was-
that was my favorite game. That was one of my favorites of the year.
Yeah, can I change
up.
my answer?
Is that Kenny's sister?
Yes.
Yeah, you can change your answer, Colin.
Yeah, like seriously though, my favorite game was Comets Tigers. Just because how the ending came down. Even though Kuzma fucked that shot, the fact that we were getting smoked at the end of the game and then Harden went God mode, that was fucking great.
So Mello.
You wanted to kill yourself
didn't
several
have a game.
times.
What happened?
Mello went. Oh my God, his mic.
Oh, my bad.
I think it's bad. Anyways, my game of the year. What's
If
the?
you say Flamingos,
I'm not gonna say Flamingos Bombers. I didn't watch that game, and I don't think that's the game of the year just because of the score. The 2 games I remember loving. Tigers and Comets are not my pick, but that's a very close second because but my pick and my pick, my pick will probably be Flamingos Warriors. I think that was the best game I've ever commentated. And I gotta say, when LeBron hit that, and when DeRozan choked, that literally put him as the poverty player of the year. I can't, that moment literally put him as the worst player.
I'm not gonna say what happened. I'm thinking about something. The reason I was laughing, Ingles, there was a certain game this year that made us laugh our ass off, and I think it was Tigers versus Astroworld, I believe.
Oh no! That might be game of the year then for you guys.
No, it is. I had the moment saved on my phone, bro. You don't know how funny that was. It's just because I think we was
Literally, I'm not. I'll never. Like 2K fucked me over. It just kept giving them like contested shots in. My guys couldn't hit a shit, and I'm like, what the fuck?
I remember
So,
because no, I remember what made that moment funny is the fact that I wasn't even watching the entire stream, but the moment I joined, you were raging. I think I forgot who wasn't playing defense, but someone hit a shot and you just
Is that the
destroyed
game where Ingles went fucking ape shit and had a mental
Yes.
breakdown?
Yes,
Oh my
that was
god.
amazing.
because
Kenny,
no,
you
do you know
ruined my
why?
shot.
Do you know why it was so bad? Because I just beat Colin, and we were the only undefeated team, and so I was so hyped because I thought if we beat HR, we have a team to go undefeated, and we would have if we beat them. We have one more week. Oh my god, I'm still mad
Bad
at that.
team.
Anyways, let's go to another award. Let's go to six man. Let's go a weird award, 6 man of the year. You can look at rosters and
Otto
I
Porter
mean,
Jr.
if I have to go, let's go one at a time. Colin, who's your 6 man?
Oh fuck, let me think. Come back to me.
Yeah, me
Wait,
too.
did I have Melo on my team this year? Question: Did I ever have Melo on my team?
I think
definitely had
Seattle
Melo.
drafted Melo at one point.
No,
I
he was
think I
free
signed
agent the
him.
whole time. Yeah.
I remember signing him once. Let me see. Bombers, Fire.
See, I've got a pretty good winner, I think,
Alright,
because he
6 man. Who's
played
next?
off the bench a lot.
Okay,
Count one did, and I believe he was on the bench, and if not, he was a very minor role. I believe he was on the bench at the start, and he ended up getting a starting position at the end. I believe Jamal Murray was a bench player, so I'm gonna go Jamal Murray.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say Dwight
could be
Howard
wrong, but
really
I think-
surprised me this year. And the
mean,
fact
he
that
is-
Dwight Howard actually did something this year is amazing.
Was a
Um,
bench player, probably.
alright, Colin, you can go next.
I'm looking at stats right now.
I got a real shitty answer, but week 1, the man, myth, the legend, Josh Richardson with 11 points.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
He fucking bodied Paul George.
Dude, I'm gonna have to go with Andrew Wiggins, honestly.
Wow.
If he does that to PG again, then he gets 6 man. in my
Andrew
opinion.
Wiggins or Buddy Hield, dude.
Buddy Hield! Oh, it's Jamal Murray or Buddy Hield. Buddy Hield literally had like a 20-point game once, and he was
So
off the
he started?
bench.
Maybe, but he choked hard against me 2
No,
days ago.
nah, I'm fucking Jamal Murray or Buddy Hield in my opinion. One of
I-
those
Trey
two.
Young.
Out of 2, I'd say Jamal Murray.
Maybe Trey Young, because I
Don't
benched
me.
him.
God's a lot of sun. Don't
Alright,
make me.
what's your answer, Ant?
I don't have a specific 6 man of the year. I mean, I'm gonna just go based off who I had in the Bombers. Damn. The best player off the bench for the Bombers was Gary Harris. That's
Gary
it.
Harris.
So I think Kenny, Kawhi, yeah, you've all answered, right?
No, I haven't answered.
Nah, it's actually Gianni Jordan.
Okay, my answer. I'm looking at stats right now. My answer is probably going to be Jeremy Lamb. He has the most points.
Oh yeah.
He has the most points off of anybody off the bench. He's shooting 63% from 3
Okay.
and 65% from the field.
So Kenny, yeah, good choice. Kenny, did you pick?
He already
I
did.
forget. Yeah.
It was
Okay.
Andrew
So.
Wiggins or Buddy.
So
Alright, we're
it's
done
probably
with that
him.
then. That was good luck to Jamari and TLD for getting that. Now we go into like the good awards, I'd say. Let's go into let's go defensive. Who do you guys we'll go by Colin. Colin's first. Defensive player of the year.
Andre Drummond.
Okay, Kawhi.
My defensive player of the year. Ooh,
Yeah.
I would also probably say something like Drummond.
Okay. Kenny's having a bit of a
He's become the
problem,
wind.
so we'll go Ant.
Giannis.
Honest. Ooh.
That's a
I would-
non-sleeper pick.
I need to look at stats. I
Look at the stats.
Drummond,
Okay,
I think,
I-
has the most blocks in the entire league.
Yeah,
He got like
based on stats,
Actually, no.
Blocks week 1.
Porzingis has 1.4 blocks, so that's the most in the league.
I'm trying to think right now because there's some good players out there.
I can please Jamar by saying Paul George.
I'm gonna I want to say Giannis, but I'm gonna go with ooh, I'll go Christos Porzingis though. I think Andre Drummond and Giannis is deserving.
Alright, based on stats, I'm probably gonna go with Drummond, honestly.
Okay, so defensive player of the year is gone, and guess what? We go to the next one. So we've got some good awards. So coach of the year, Colin.
Ooh. that's a
Not
good
Doc
one.
Rivers.
Nah, not anymore.
Yeah, not anymore.
Call me
Mate.
biased, fucking Mike D'Antoni. The perfect system for the Cleveland Comets.
7 seconds or less is goaded. I'm sorry. Not really.
Kawhi, coach of
My
the year.
my pick is probably going to be the best team in the league's coach, which I believe is Brett Brown. Yeah, Brett Brown has that team in a really good position right now, so you got to go with him.
Kenny,
Brett Brown.
Melo.
D'Antoni, because I love him.
Fuck you. I'm hoping we can stay at tops, but I believe in fucking Brett Brown. So Brett Brown's my pick. He was also, I believe, the second last pick because Seattle missed out on a coach. So
Yeah, Seattle had
So-
John Wall as their coach at one point.
yeah,
Venice
so we
Gate,
literally.
Venice Gate.
Okay. All right. So
Yeah,
coach of
that's-
the year.
John
Let's
Wall was coaching the Hornets and playing for the
All right,
Tigers at
let's
the
go.
same time.
When do you want to think?
let's-
When do you want to
Alright,
say it?
guys, let Ingles talk.
Yeah. Let's go executive of the year. Colin, who do you think is the executive of the
Me.
year?
Biased.
Oh.
Go
Kawhi?
No. Listen to me here.
Oh.
I build a
Exec-
god team. I only make one team. One trade, I mean.
Executive of the year.
Yeah. Kawhi.
Low key, it's either me or HR.
Okay.
Cause
What?
look. Let's be fair here. This team had literally all right. Look at the rosters when the season started, and look at now.
Kenny.
I'm going with HR. He made tons of trades, and his team is still second in the Twitter conference.
Melo? Stop
Oh.
if you're a helicopter. Melo?
Shit, I'm lost right now. I was always dazing up in space. HR.
Alright, my executive of the year. I think I would have gone with, because I love Seattle, and I thought when they got 80, I think that was an amazing move. But it's just they're not in the playoffs, and I have to. Although I feel like it, actually, yeah, I'm gonna go HR. I think he's an excellent GM, and I think he's done well this year with his trades and fitting them in the system. So
Don't at me, HR should never trade. Why? Don't at me.
we have
I mean,
two more awards left, and
Wait,
we've got the defensive. Not the Jesus. The what should we end off? We'll go that one. We'll go breakout last. So poverty. Who do you guys think is the poverty player of the year?
Kevin Durant.
DeRozan.
Wait, no.
DeRozan.
Shut up. Colin.
DeRozan.
Kawhi.
DeRozan.
Kenny. Okay, Kenny's having a heart attack.
Actually, no. I changed my
You
answer.
this comedian.
I think it's
Kawhi?
either DeRozan or Bledsoe.
Blood's already
Okay.
got it. Leave the man alone. He actually didn't do as bad as he did last
He
year.
didn't get any minutes in like. He literally
Yeah, he
got
knew what I did last season 1 when I had him.
Melo.
Kevin Durant.
Whoa.
Whoa. Kenny.
Whoa. DeRozan.
And my
DeRozan.
pick is DeRozan, just a fucking choker. Let's finish the awards out with Breakout Player of the Year.
Dwight
think
Howard.
No, shut up. Okay, Colin, unbiased, please, as well.
Dwight Howard.
No, okay. How many? Well, let's look at his stats, because I actually.
Let's look at the stats.
We can't. No.
No.
Forget the stats.
Watch his
Forget the
games.
stats.
You gotta watch his
Y'all was
games.
no. Y'all was clowning me for starting him,
But
and he
fucking,
actually
we're
was
not
good.
fucking putting a 5.7, 5.3 guy as the breakout player of the
But
year.
What do we say? Fucking Mike Conley or some shit?
This is why I'm saying this. Look. This is why I'm saying this. This is why I'm saying this. Is because Dwight wasn't doing anything in the NBA team before this. Dwight was a bench or a free agent at most.
Okay, fair
The
enough.
fact that he started and he was hitting windmill dunks and actually contributing is saying a lot. That's why I'm saying like no one expected him to do that. They expected him to
Okay,
be dog
fair
shit.
enough. Okay, so
That's why.
Colin went with Dwight. Kawhi,
What was the question?
Most
breakout
improved
player of the
player.
year. Yeah,
Oh,
most.
breakout player of the year. Ooh, that's a tough one. I'm probably going to say. Come back to me.
Did
Come
you just
back to
call me a
me.
child predator?
Alright, Kenny,
Dwight Howard or Nikola Vucevic?
Bello. Thank you, by the way.
Dwight.
Bello.
Dwight.
Yeah,
Oh
I'm just
Poverty player?
no most improved.
Most
Oh yeah,
improved.
Dwight.
Okay, if I had to vote, I'm not voting Dwight because of those stats, but I do believe he
Pussy.
has improved a lot. If I had to say, and this is actually unbiased, look at the Venice Tigers three supporting cast. Not Al Horford. Look at the
I'm
other
biased.
three. No, Devin Booker. I think you have a case to say, okay, he hasn't improved. Nikola Vucevic, I think, has improved from last season and is he is a top 4, top 5 center in the league now. John Wall has improved immensely from where he was. So he's, if I had to say most improved, John Wall,
No,
but if I have to go with someone,
not
Vucevic,
John
there's a
Wall.
lot of good contenders there. But
Did you,
yeah.
man? Did you not watch
Alright.
Flamingo's Dreamville last year? John Wall fucking carried him.
Yeah, but he was like he did not shoot well. Like I remember him not being well after that game, and you
John
know.
Wall is pretty
He was
underrated this season.
mediocre. He was mediocre.
But Kawhi
What?
gave
Oh,
most improved. Gave the
yeah.
time.
I still I don't know. I think I'm gonna go with Dwight. Just looking at.
Okay, I'm gonna fucking. I'm gonna literally destroy everything if Dwight gets the most improved.
He deserves
But-
it.
Who do you think
He
hits it?
doesn't. I think Vucevic should get it.
Yeah.
Nah, Vucevic looks
Biased.
sick.
Biased.
Bias.
He's an all-star and he's one of the best
Biased.
centers. Anyways, that's topic
Roman better.
3 done. Yay. Let's talk about the playoffs because that's basically confirmed. So I'm gonna be the mediator. We'll go series by series. We'll actually go playoff by playoff. So by like each person. So because then like we'll have just different people fucking have different series. So Colin, who do you think is gonna win between Astroworld and Pyongyang?
Ooh. I'm gonna say Astroworld right now.
Okay. So he's gonna go Astroworld. So Venice versus Astroworld. Who do you think's gonna win that? Colin.
I'm thinking it's gonna be tough because they don't have Kawhi anymore. They don't have that weapon to beat you. Right now, I'm thinking Venice is gonna do it. They're gonna beat Astroworld this time.
I got
Alright,
Venice
so
as well.
no, shut. Okay.
Where is it best
So
out
we
of
got
5?
YouTube conference, which is Vancouver versus Yevron. What's your prediction, Colin?
Yerevan and Vancouver. Right now, I'm saying sleeper pick a Yerevan. I think might actually be able to do it. Call me crazy.
Okay, Yevron versus Cleveland. Who do you think's gonna win?
Well, I already beat them once with Kuzma, so
So you're going yourself.
yeah, I'm going myself that one.
All right, Cleveland versus Venice finals.
That's gonna be tough. It can go either way, really. If it's Venice, Cleveland.
Yeah.
What happened?
We're doing playoff and we're doing Collins right now. Finals. Who will win the finals? Colin.
It depends on really what star shows up and what's choking. I know either one of us could win it. Really, that's my vague answer.
Okay, so he has. So, but who do you think from both teams would be Finals MVP? Giannis and Harden? One of those two? If they
Yeah.
won the series. Okay, so that's Colin's pick's done. He's not predicting the finals since he thinks those two teams are really well matched. Kawhi, let's go to you. Astroworld versus Pyongyang.
I think Astroworld probably has the upper hand, mostly because I don't believe in DeRozan being able to
Oh,
do anything.
okay. Astroworld, Venice.
I think Venice is gonna get the upper hand.
So Venice in the finals. Let's go to the other conference. Yeveren versus Vancouver.
Honestly, this is a sleeper pick. I think Yerevan pulls it out.
Okay. So Yeveren versus Cleveland.
Ooh, that's a tough one. Ooh, probably Cleveland. I'm gonna go with the MVP Harden.
Okay, so Cleveland versus Venice. Who you got? Or do you want to do the same thing like Colin?
Honestly, this is gonna seem a little bit crazy, but I think the
Fuck you.
MVP. I think the MVP Harden pulls it out.
Dub.
Okay.
I think he's
Okay,
able
Skip
to
Bayless.
pull out a nice
So he's
victory.
the finals MVP if they win it. I'm guessing.
Sleeper pick. It's Kevin Love.
Okay. Kenny, and yeah, so that's yours. Kenny, Astro versus Pyongyang.
Pyongyang in 4.
Okay. Ooh. Venice versus Pyongyang.
Venice in 5.
Look at
I don't think there's even
DeRozan's
5.
gonna bring him to
Wait,
5.
we're doing. Wait, how many?
I think it's in
Is it
3.
not
I'm not sure.
Oh,
I
it's
thought
in
it's a 5
5.
game.
We're not doing
Yeah,
3 anymore. That was season 1.
Alright, Venice in 5.
Okay, well 5. So game 5 and then game 4. Okay, so you think Venice is gonna make the finals after a tough series? Yeveren versus Vancouver. Kenny.
Vancouver in 3. Jamal's
Okay.
gonna sweep
Ooh.
easily.
Also a sweep. Cleveland versus Vancouver.
Probably Cleveland in like 3 or 4.
Okay, so Cleveland versus Venice finals.
Venice in 5.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Finals MVP?
Giannis.
Giannis
Ooh.
is okay. Mello? Uh let's do your player predictions. Ashua versus Pyongyang.
Astroworld. Let me look at the roster, shall we? I think we got that. I think we got Pyongyang. I'm not even trying to be biased. Not even trying to be biased, but comparing the roster side by side, I think it's going to be us.
So Pyongyang, Venice, Venice conference
That
final.
It's 2-5.
5.
5 game series. That's tough. Cause right, Giannis and KD they're evenly matched up. DeRozan and Devin Booker. Honestly, Devin Booker has the most likely is gonna perform. Damn, that's realistically, I'm not on Venice because DeRozan. I like just the matchups there is on paper. On paper, the matchups don't work out in our favor. I'll say that.
So Venice.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go to the
We'll
other
get that for the
conference.
next year, though.
Vancouver versus Yeveren.
Vancouver versus Yevren. Yevren.
Ooh, okay. Yeveren versus Cleveland.
Yevren versus Cleveland. Ooh, Cleveland. They got the God Squad over there. They got the
Okay.
MVP.
Venice, Cleveland. Finals.
Venice versus Cleveland. Oh, I'd say Cleveland. Not trying to no offense, but
Okay.
they got the more like they got the shooting. They got hard. They have the MVP. That's my
So
thing.
who's your finals MVP? Harden?
Finals MVP. Harden definitely.
Alright, we're almost done with this section and I'll have my predictions now. Give me a second. As I
And then
need
next
to
six God your thing.
so let me look. Astroworld
Next.
versus. Oh, I'll give him more in depth. Astroworld versus Pyongyang. I versus both these teams. And although Astroworld beat me, I feel like they'll. It's going to be a close series. I think it will go down to 5. But Astroworld's going to have the home court advantage, and that's what's going to win them the whole series. So Astroworld to advance. Though I think Pyongyang has a really good chance because I know how good they are. And then Venice versus Astroworld or Pyongyang, or well Astroworld. But if Pyongyang was in this situation, I think this is kind of the same matchup. This is a very hard matchup for both, but Venice seem undefeatable at home. They've been undefeated at home. I think Astroworld or Pyongyang could take a game away, but I think Venice to win in, let's say, 4. Though it could easily go 5, and hell, even Astroworld could win. So Venice is going to be my Twitter champions, which will go to the finals. Second versus third seed. I think these two teams match up pretty well. But what I saw from Vancouver, and if they look up that second seed, I would have to say. And then you got Vancouver, Cleveland. I think
Wait,
Cleveland
what?
might have a.
You
I
broke
think.
up a little bit.
Oh, well, I think Vancouver's going to beat Thingo, Yeveren in 3, and then you got Cleveland, which I feel like what's going to be weird is that Cleveland's probably going to lose the first game, and then they're just going to win every other game. So it'll be like they're going to lose the first game, then they'll win every other game. So they'll even win they'll just win away. Well, so they'll win 3-1, and then champion if you have to say who's my champion, I would have to say with what I saw and with what I believe 2K will do, I'm gonna go a 3-0 to Venice, and I'm gonna go. It could an MVP for Venice could go either way. Where I think Harden's guaranteed as like a Comet
Sweep.
MVP. So I'm gonna
I
go
don't
with.
know about that one.
I have a feeling if I do make it, I'll sweep you. But I would
Barely
say
beat me with fucking Kyle Kuzma.
that was away as well. That was away.
And keep in mind,
You
I
never
traded for
faced me at
Kevin
home.
Love.
So my finals MVP would probably be like a Giannis MVP, but Booker or you know who, Fingo. Even John Wall could win it. So
Good
I
night.
think.
I'm kidding.
Okay,
I'm kidding. I'm
not
kidding.
good night. We have one more topic to discuss.
Yeah, we're only 52 minutes and 30 seconds in, so we have a little
Yeah,
bit
we
more.
could. We
Also-
could
So
even add.
this guy.
We could also do one more topic, which we might add if we have time. Obviously, we'll
I
discuss
think
it here.
I
But
think
let's-
actually we're gonna go a little bit above an hour, and I'll tell you guys why at the 1 hour mark or at the 59-minute mark.
Okay.
Why-
We're at 59 minutes.
So
Yeah, at 59
Alright, so
minutes, I
let's-
will tell you
so-
when it is.
as media, let's talk about our maybe final topic of the day, which is talk about the season in general. I think a topic like this will be talking like, what surprised you, so I'll probably interview you guys one by one, and I also have a group thing though. So, Colin, how do you think Cleveland's season went without, me and just Harden coming back to your organization?
Oh, great. Like, everything just went perfectly on draft day. Like, getting D'Antoni, getting Harden, building that team around him, getting what he needs. It felt like it went well.
Do you think this is the best season?
For me personally, yeah. Like, I can't say about season 1 because, that's only 8 players, a lot more stars, but
Do you
yeah, I
think
think this might be my best one.
What do you guys think
Yeah,
is
do
the
you-
best team of all time on NBA team? I'm gonna go with season 2 Hornets.
Season 2 Hornets.
Season 200.
Yeah, it's his Dorrance. It's so
Well,
fucking broken. It's baffling I actually got a game on him.
Dude, they must
You
have
can-
LeBron and
You
Giannis.
can break Venice. I'll say that you can beat Venice, but you can't. The only time they kind of lost was 2 games, and one of them was against El Paso, which was bullshit.
We also
No,
have Paso too, so
Yeah, El Paso was the upset team back in season 2. But how do you think the commentators did this year? The range of commentators, Colin.
I probably was the worst one.
That's no.
No,
Actually,
no,
that
it-
question's for everyone.
no, no.
That
Okay, no
question.
offense,
Yeah.
no offense,
Season
but it's
3 is
Kenny.
Let's go.
like commentators in general is much better this year. Like for once, I don't have to put the whole league on my back, which is kind of nice.
Yeah, we have a
Oh
lot of
yeah,
streamers this
that's
year.
good. But I think we'll go Kawhi next, who had a very eventful. How did you feel about going from Seattle to Long Beach and I think back to Seattle? I think I'm correct.
It was interesting. I came in maybe week 4 out of nowhere, and Bimmy went on vacation, and he just, he asked me like, "Hey, could you take over the team?" I was with Bimmy for parts of season 1 and for most of season 2, but I wasn't really active on building the team with him. So it was mostly Bimmy doing the work, but I was there in the sideline. Like we all had like a group chat and stuff, and there was like maybe 3 of us in total, including Bimmy. But it was interesting when Bimby approached me and he asked me to do this, and I was like, yeah, sure. So, making trades was fun, and it was really nice to like be able to get AD on the team. And
Fuck you. I hate Pure because of that reason.
oh my god, that was so funny. Where HR, or no, not was HR, it was Pure, where he traded AD to me last minute, and I remember
I
just
gave him some bonus as well, and he was like, "Nah, mate, I need the better offer now. What the fuck do you want?" He used me, and I'm
I
not
just
happy. That's my worst moment as a GM.
I didn't even want it. I didn't even want AD like that. I was like, all right, well, we're 0-4. Let me just throw something at him, and he accepted it. And I was like, okay, I'm fine with that.
Obviously,
Obviously I won the
yeah.
trade.
Yeah, you won the trade, I'd say. Obviously, you've contributed more to the league with this podcast stuff and with more ideas. I think all of us have to thank you here for getting more involved because we needed more of that. But what did you think? What did you think about like your first like full on like in general like with all the guys in the GC? What did you
He's
think
our Ben
about
Simmons.
What did you think about like your first like full on year as like a person in this GC? Although you were involved with Seattle before.
I wasn't involved with the GC at all. I was involved with Seattle, but not
Yeah,
the. But
yeah, you.
it's been a little interesting because when I came in, I really didn't know anybody besides Bimmy, and Bimmy was gone. So, and no one really knew that Bimmy had a temporary owner behind the scene. So everyone thought I was Bimmy for the time being, and I was like, nah. But it's been interesting to develop like relationships with other people, and like I don't really like Jamari. Everyone calls him Lamare, and TLD. I mean, no one really likes TLD, but you know,
He's a goat.
it's
He
it's
does the
interest
stats for my
it's
team.
interesting to have like different perspectives of different people in the group chat.
If
I
you're gonna, yeah,
most
if you're
We're just gonna
most
kick you out now.
oh yeah, most people hate Pure, but I really 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 get along well with Pure.
Yeah,
You know,
I
such a big
like him.
boy.
He's like the joke, really,
Whoa.
of him
Pretty
just
true. I don't know what
destroying
you
I
every
mean,
team he touches.
what's his name? Thingo. Lamari and TLD. They're obviously commissioners. Do you think there should be a neutral like commissioner?
I think that's kind of what Bimmy does, but yeah, there definitely needs to be a neutral. I think that TLD and especially Lamari are very biased. Um, they're both extremely biased, to be honest. I wouldn't know. It's hard to say which one is more biased than the other at times.
So you think there should be a fourth commissioner?
No, I think there should be
In your opinion.
there should be one commissioner not associated with any NBAT teams.
Oh, okay.
English, you
Good
gonna be
opinion.
commissioner now?
No,
Um,
do not allow that. I'm sorry,
You gonna be
English. You're,
commissioner?
No,
you're the homie. You're the
I
homie, English.
refuse.
no.
He sounds very
Trade me at the
interested.
goat.
He
There
sounds
could
very
be discuss.
interested.
I'll disclose my relationship right now. There is, it's declassified, so I can't say anything on this matter.
I think we need just one GM. Or I mean one commissioner.
Commissioner.
Not associated with any NBA teams. And he or she would just overwatch everything and make sure it runs smoothly.
The day we get a female in the NBAT is the day a whole bunch of y'all become simps. I see it coming. Someone in the group,
Dude, I can
someone's gonna
see it. I can
become a
see
simp.
it.
Bro,
I
if a
can
girl
see
ever
it.
joins, like everyone's like, cool.
Imagine we get what's her name? What's the Thunder girl name?
So
So imagine we
slippery.
get her. Imagine we got her.
Dude.
All right,
Erie?
We
let's
get
go
that
to
one
Kenny.
Celtics chick. Yeah, what's
Let's
up?
go to Kenny now. I think this is going to be your first playoff season, if I'm correct.
It is
How does that
actually.
feel?
It feels pretty great unless we somehow lose to the Blue Devils
You
Oh
tomorrow
my
no
at West.
god.
you'll need to lose like a lot to get out. But
Dude, I feel like that's gonna happen. Watch.
how do you feel about having DeRozan on your team? That's just going to be a thing I have
I
to bring
mean,
up.
he's a pretty good defensive player, but he's pretty trash, inconsistent offensively.
He's
I
better off
mean,
the bench.
there's no lot to ask you because you've had a pretty good season. Oh, well, how do you feel about how do you feel losing to the best team twice, but you were like the best losers to them? Like you should have won at least one of those games. How do you feel? Does that give you confidence if you do verse Venice in the playoffs?
Yeah, it does. I feel like we should have won both game, honestly.
And I mean, nothing else to say really, but I'll go to Mello,
Yeah,
which
we should have won
obviously
that last game.
All right.
Mello, this is gonna be your last game, your last week as owner of Bronx, your baby. Like I've said multiple times, how does it feel? Is it gonna be emotional saying goodbye to it?
It is. It's gonna be because the goal was to stay longer. Like the goal was to stay longer and win something like win the chip, win the finals. But it's just like reality comes into play, and it's like I can't. I don't think I couldn't do it like that, and I didn't want to step down from my own thing. So it's kind of like all right. I'm gonna move on. You know, the Bronx. I know it's in good hands, and I know that the people working behind that they gonna definitely put something together.
That's a pretty good answer. I mean, obviously, the KD trade. How you feel about that? That whole saga
That
with KD.
honestly, all right. I thought it was gonna work out. I didn't honestly. I thought it was gonna be kind of like I don't think I foresaw it, but in season two, someone said that we were like the DeRozan Raptors, where we were like an entertaining team to watch, not like a team that we're not
True.
gonna win anything, but we're entertaining to watch. Like that's it. Kind of felt like that. Like I didn't honestly expect it, but then Dwight stepped up. I thought when Dwight started doing what was doing, I was like, yo, we legit have a chance. And Westbrook was doing good, and I don't know, it just fell, and it was one of those failed experiments. The LeBron thing too. I thought LeBron was going. The fact that
Do you,
LeBron is a, bo- no, the fact that LeBron is a bomber, and I still have yet to watch a game or see what he looks like in a jersey says a lot. I gave up that much. I quit at the end of the season
Why did you trade a KD and CP3 for LeBron?
Cause
because
fucking KD was shit.
it was legit the last ditch effort to me. Like that was like
Do you,
my last desperate move.
do
Mhm.
you think like your coaching situation didn't help? You had Doc Rivers and you fired him. You had Nate McMillan and that didn't work. Did you think there could have been a better coach to coach you guys into at
Most
least a
likely
better
because
position?
last year we had Greg Popovich, and
Yeah,
he was coaching a bad team. I'm not gonna like the Bombers last year were a disappointment, like
yeah.
straight up. So I'm just like
I,
if I could swap the year, like I would rather have Doc Rivers last year and have Popovich this year because I feel like Popovich he would have worked better with that system, like because Popovich as a coach he's used to having a bunch of talent on one team. So I think he would have been able like that would have been able to maybe change something if he was on the team coaching all that talent that came through. We had like We had how many All Stars come and go in one season?
Yeah, I think last year, Popovich he did fucking extremely well. To go on that winning streak with Kyrie, with that, like, less amount, amount of no talent players except Kyrie and a couple guys, that was impressive, but obviously he could do it in the end. Um, so yeah, I think I'll talk about my experience, which obviously this is my last season managing a team.
Oh, where are you going? Retiring?
So
Yeah, I'm
sad.
gonna first season, I was with Colin. I won a championship. Second season, I won a championship, but I made it to the finals. Third season, I'm in the playoffs again. I'm gonna at least, be in a conference finals. And I think I've done my job here as kind of a GM as of two organizations. I pushed Venice slash New York back into the you know limelight like they were in season one, and I'm really happy with that. And I'm very happy that I pushed Cleveland into a position where it could stabilize and could grow and become the biggest team in the NBAT, in my opinion. I think I think this se- I think this season was a fun season. Me commentating some of the games was really really cool. But you
You
know,
done with this?
some of the games not done yet, but some of the I think Vucevic, Booker, all those guys impressed me, and Nick obviously picked them, and social media account was cool to manage, and it will be cool to manage until the end of until the end where we're gone. But I think personally, best season yet, but I feel like I'm not getting bored, but I just want the stress of managing a team just
Really?
out of me.
So why are you
Uh,
retiring?
I have a few. Actually, I have a few things before that. First off, NBAT is definitely expanded. We're at the point now, like, we can lose a streamer.
Yeah.
Even though it might hurt a little bit, we can obviously lose that streamer. So, how do you feel about, like, do you think NBAT is going to be in good hands without you?
Well, I'm not going to be gone from the league. I'm just not going to manage teams.
So you're not
Obviously.
okay. So you're gonna stay.
Um,
Honestly,
I am. Go-
you should do commissioner. Like,
Uh,
we should put you in that role. As long as you're
Yeah,
yeah,
no, I
not
that's
think
as long as you're
that's a
not
A
declassified.
non-biased role. A non-biased role.
no, I think Jamar TOD won't let it happen. Why?
Yeah.
And
okay.
Oh,
We have to have
They
a
definitely
rule
won't.
where it's like
I'll have.
the owners
I'll
vote
have.
on it, because the owners
I'll
have to have
reveal.
more power.
I'm
no,
gonna
it's
reveal
true.
something right now. I'll actually get rid of the classified information. Like I said, declassify it. Because I said that wrong before. But I've actually talked to Jamari about being commissioner. So that's all I'm gonna
Ooh,
say.
ooh.
Ooh, is that
Here we go.
I
what?
think, like I said,
Ooh,
I think we have an unbiased commissioner who can stream games, do things, participate in the league. Doesn't have to manage a team. You know,
I
I
This
mean,
does
think.
not. By the way, Ingles, I'm just gonna say it. This does not mean you're gonna be the highest rated on the NBAT team. I'm sorry. It just doesn't mean that.
but
Maybe.
obviously I know a lot of people aren't talking about this, but it's not. It's obviously not like we'll discuss it later. But let's just put a bit of it in Hall of Fame.
Yeah. Let's.
Obviously. Oh,
no, you. We need.
we'll talk about that. In maybe our next or the next the after the season podcast, whenever. But I
Yeah.
think we'll
Let's.
definitely talk about that more. But if I have to add a little note here that I'm really excited for it, and I can't wait to see the people inducted into said Hall of Fame. Obviously, I know that I've got a. I think Colin and me, hell, even some. I think TLD, not TLD exactly. Bimmy's got a really good chance because he constructed that great team. But I think there's good chances for everyone, every players, you know, every player, and I'm very excited to see, like I said, who is inducted, and I can't wait to, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna, get those, even with you guys probably, and I wish you all the best of luck in Hall of Fame, in the Hall of Fame after the season. But And obviously there will be more off-season activities. I've got that. I've got something in my mind that I'll talk to Jamari about. So.
I already
Like
kind of know about it.
Melo's idea, I think is a good idea. Celeb tournament. We'll have this big week. Of saying goodbye to
Yeah.
2K, but I'll just end off my speaking, but by just saying thank you. I think I always remember managing teams. I think I'm forever in debt with Colin and I'm forever in debt with Colin and Nick for giving me the roles and for letting me expand. And I just want to say thank you. And I think my next chapter in this league is going to be something special. That's what I'm going to leave it at.
I actually
All
also
right.
have an announcement before we end the stream tonight.
Yeah. Let's give Kawhi the announcement. But yeah, I just want to say thank you, Colin.
All right, so this is gonna come as a
All right.
yeah. Let's give a round of applause for Ingles.
All right.
Tribute.
All right.
All right.
Tribute video.
My announcement is that I will also be leaving Seattle.
Oh.
I will be going to the Bronx
Bronx. Oh my God.
to be a co-owner in the Bronx.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Have you told
I'll-
Bimmy?
Yes, I had a discussion with Bimmy tonight, and he said I should totally go for it. However,
Oh.
I talked to Bimmy, and I will be. We are actually having a new member join NBAT. His name.
I saw him.
His at is
Yeah, I saw him.
Sacktown Swiper. He doesn't tweet
I
much,
saw him.
but I'm good, close personal friends with him, and he's a Kings fan. So he will actually be taking my role in Seattle. So that way I know that Seattle's
Good
in good
hands.
hands when I'm gone.
Yeah.
Wait, so what's
Alright.
gonna happen to Nick after you leave Ingles?
What's going to happen to Nick? He'll probably do what he's done before. He'll manage a team alone. I mean, he can recruit a GM, but I'm going to give him probably the full account after I'm obviously, after I've done with the team, and I'll just give it to him. That's what
Also,
I've discussed with him.
Ingles. Well, I'm gonna just end it off because end it off with just last thing, like these last thing to say. One, you remember how you said that the Sonic thing was kind of disrespectful?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're actually gonna go with a
Well,
different branding. So instead,
Fuck yes. Oh,
we've
I'm-
decided we are going to
Yeah.
go with the name Bronx Express.
Oh, that's even hotter. Oh, I'm behind
As
the
long
idea
as
now.
isn't green and red, I'm happy.
and another
good.
thing I just want to say, like this last send off, because just thank y'all. Like from the time that I joined, I started doing this league and stuff like that. We had like the ups and downs. We had lockouts, and it's just like, well, y'all have been like, y'all have been the coolest people I've met. One of the coolest groups I've met on social media. It's just like y'all are chill. Y'all, we have all a bunch of different personalities, and y'all. I'm gonna remember this for a while, for a long time. It's
Oh mate, I'll remember this for a
Yeah.
long. I put all my not all my, but like I put like my free time
a
into
lot.
this to make it one of the
Mhm.
best leagues I can possibly make it. So
Hey, I mean, if you ever like you're having a weird day, where you want to get nostalgic, there's a whole YouTube channel. This podcast is
Exactly.
going to be on the YouTube channel. So everything
Yeah.
is
I just
everything
wanna
is
say,
free to watch. Everything is free to listen.
I just want
and
to
we'll
say a
get
few things. Hi,
yeah.
me in the past, and I hope I made it to the NBA by the time I watch this again.
All right. So we'll
Not
just
with that jumper, mate.
all right. We'll end this.
Kill
All
yourself.
right. We'll end this.
Whoa.
Ingles,
Alright.
Ingles.
We'll end this with
Well, end
a
this on a
thank you.
positive note.
Yeah,
Right?
well, so I'll speak behalf of this podcast team. We'll obviously be back with obviously some different people that you saw in episode 1, and maybe even new people. So this podcast will keep on going
We
when
need
we feel
Jamari in here
like
one
it.
time.
Yeah. But this podcast will be going on for a very long time, we expect, and we're very excited to have you. Obviously, a big thank you for Kawhi to set this up. We're so I think we're so excited to talk finally NBAT things and put it on the YouTube channel and to market it. So we just want to say thank you to all our viewers. And we just want to say thank you to the league, and I hope all of you have a good night. While over here it's 4 p.m. in Australia.
Weird
So
flex. It's
Yeah.
2 in the morning.
It's
I
it's
know.
2 in the morning for me too. All right,
Yeah,
so
have a good night, boys.
have a good night,
All right.
everyone.
Good night,
Have a good
Stay
everyone.
night.
safe.
Good
Peace
night.
out.
Woo!
We will see y'all later.